Innovation simply means challenging the status quo and being open to new ideas or different way of doing things. It is about anticipating the change in the business dynamics and adopting or developing new methods, products, services, solutions, whatever you say, to create positive value for all stakeholders. World is getting flatter, and the gap between innovators, leaders and followers is narrowing at unprecedented pace. That uniqueness of the business model can be replicated so quickly, and before you know it, it ends up being in an unsustainable price or a margin war. The only way to stay relevant and ahead is to keep reinventing the business model, recreating the value that we bring to our patients, our employees, our stakeholders. Well, I think most critical innovation will be centered around data and artificial intelligence. We definitely need to have clinicians at the table and work along with the data scientists to be able to have critical unwritten insights that they've gathered from their experience. The tipping point for exponential adoption is likely to be wide implementation of structured EMR. What we are seeing is around precision oncology and early detection of cancer, which can significantly improve the quality of life as well as eliminate disease. At Fortis Healthcare, we approach at innovation with multiple ways. The first and the foremost is to inspire people on the ground to think differently. So we started with this Fortis Innovation Challenge last year, which inspired people to think differently and share their best ideas that could be replicated across the network. We are running the second version of the Innovation Challenge, and we are overwhelmed by beautiful and great ideas that we have seen. We are constantly in touch with the new startups, with the new innovations that are happening in the industry, figuring out the best use cases that can help deliver value to the most important stakeholder in the ecosystem, which is the patient. Some of the specific innovations that we're working on, especially in the oncology area, include foremost CAR T-cell. It's a life-changing therapy that recently got approved in India by ImmunoAct. We have collaborated with ImmunoAct to be able to give the CAR T-cells to our patients for the indications that have already been approved. And we are also working on clinical trials with some of the other CAR T-cell companies to ensure that we are able to deliver that value to our patients. We recently also launched Virtual Tumor Board that would give us immense data insights and a very structured way of sharing the best practices, and again harnessing the experience that we have across our wide network for patients specifically in cancer and oncology area, and ensuring that the comprehensive global best protocols are given to our patients. The third one is around precision medicine. Many of our clinicians have been trained in the advanced centers, and we will be launching the precision medicine clinics in many of our hospitals in this coming year. We will be starting with the MR Linac. That would be the first installation in north of India. And Gamma Knife for brain tumors and brain metastasis. We recently also launched clinical software specifically for our bone marrow transplant patients, again largely centered around ensuring that we have better data insights as well as opportunity to build AI as we go along in the future in some of these specific cancer areas. One interesting area that we are working on is about the affordability of high-end treatments, and we are working on collaboration with some of the partners to ensure accessibility to wider population for some of these path-breaking clinical treatments in collaboration with the partners.